A few days ago, I made a video about how much Cardano you would need to buy right now to be able to retire off of the interest that can be earned by staking it as ADA reaches different price levels. A lot of you guys were interested in seeing more of that type of video, so today we will be doing the same thing for Solana. As I'm sure you have seen, Solana has blown up in popularity this year as well as in price. This may make it seem like it is too late to get involved in it, but if we remember the big picture about how small the crypto industry is compared to what it could be in 5 or 10 years from now, we see a much different picture. Solana is a layer 1 protocol with smart contract capabilities and is already home to a thriving DeFi ecosystem with other types of projects starting to be built there as well. Something that sets Solana apart from most other layer 1 chains is that it is not just another Ethereum copy with EVM compatibility. It was built from scratch and has very fast and cheap transactions. If you want to learn more about the details of how Solana works or how to get started using it, I will link a previous video I made about that down in the description. But before I get started with how much Solana you will need to buy right now to retire off of, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell icon so you do not miss out on more videos like this. And also just show some support because these videos do actually take a lot of effort to make. So I would deeply appreciate if you could just slap a like on this video as well. So that is heavily appreciated. And also if you want to see us do this for your favorite altcoins, let us know down in the comment section which coin you want to know how much you need to buy right now to be able to retire off of the passive income from that investment in the future. So to start off with, we should of course need to go over some Solana price predictions. At the time I did these calculations, the price of Solana was $148 and the fully diluted market cap was about $72.5 billion. I used the fully diluted market cap for these videos to account for the fact that the supply will be growing over time, and I think it is better to be conservative in these types of predictions. Using the fully diluted market cap, Solana currently makes up for 3.2% of the total crypto market cap. This first method of price prediction for Solana will use that proportion to estimate what Solana could be worth as the total crypto market cap hits the different values shown here. So, as you can see here, at a total crypto market cap of $5 trillion, Solana would reach $326. At a total of $10 trillion in market cap, it could reach as high as $652. And at a total crypto market cap of $20 trillion, it could reach $1,304 per Solana tokens. So this second price prediction method uses the proportion of the market cap of Solana against the market cap of Ethereum. This is because Ethereum is currently the #1 smart contract platform, so it would not be surprising if it grew at a similar rate to Solana and other layer 1s. Currently, Solana's market cap is 17.2% of that of Ethereum, so that is the proportion I have used to make these calculations. Also, we of course need to keep in the back of our minds that Solana has recently had a massive bull run, outperforming many other coins, Ethereum included of course. So is it going to be able to maintain that ratio? Well, we of course do not know that for certain, but that's the ratio we have right now and that's the ratio I'm going to be using. So using this method, if Ethereum were to hit a market cap of 1 trillion, then Solana would hit a price of $352. If Ethereum went to 3 trillion, Solana would go to $1,056. And if Ethereum were to reach a market cap of 5 trillion, Solana would reach $1,760. Again, this is assuming that it is going to remain 17.2% the market cap of Ethereum. This last table is for the people who think that the price of Solana will decorrelate from other assets and want to be able to look at it in relation only to itself. So this is just what the price of Solana would be at various market caps. So at a market cap of 100 billion, Solana would be worth $204. At $1 trillion, Solana would be worth $2,040. And at 3 trillion in market cap, Solana would be at $6,120. Now, along with its potential as a base layer, another reason Solana is a good potential choice to retire off of is because users can stake it to earn passive income from their holdings. Currently, the interest rate for staking varies from about 6.5% to 7.2%. To obtain the highest rates, users will need to run a validator node rather than just delegating Solana to someone else's pool. So that is something you can consider if you plan to hold and stake Solana for a long time. To be conservative in the amount of Solana needed to retire, I will be using a rate of 5% for my calculations to help factor in for declining returns in the future. Moving on, here's the list of how much Solana you will need to retire off of at a variety of different price points in a variety of popular retirement locations. Where you live is of course up to you, and the cost of living can vary greatly depending not only on location but also the lifestyle you wish to maintain in retirement. But you can use this list as an estimate for what you would need in different situations. For example, if you wanted to live off of $4,000 per month, then you could multiply the numbers here by 4 to see how much Solana you would need at each price level. The price levels are shown right here at the top of the table. I won't read every single piece of data from this table as it would get a bit repetitive. So if you want to, you can just pause the video and you can read it yourself. Starting off with the United States of America, if Solana were to reach a price of $500 per coin, it would take 2,016 tokens to retire, costing a total of a bit more than almost $300,000 at today's prices. If Solana were to reach $1,500 per coin, it would take 672 tokens for a cost of just under $100,000. If you want to retire in beautiful Portugal, you can wait until Solana hits $750 per token, and it will take about 448 tokens and cost you slightly more than $66,000 today. At $1,000 for each Solana tokens, it would require 336 tokens for just under $50,000 today. If you plan to retire in Mexico when Solana reaches $1,000, it will only take 240 tokens, which would cost you about $25,520 to buy today. If you would prefer to retire in India at a price of $500 per Solana token, it would also take a purchase of 240 tokens for $35,520. At a price of $1,500 per Solana, it would only take 120 Solana tokens for just under $18,000 today. Living off of Solana staking interest in Costa Rica when Solana hits $750 per token would require you to hold 448 tokens, which would cost you around $66,000 right now. If you choose Bali as your retirement destination and wait for Solana to hit $500, you would need 360 Solana for a bit more than $53,000. And at $1,000 per Solana, that number of tokens would decrease to 180, which would cost you just under $28,000. Australia is a bit more expensive, so retiring there at a price of $1,000 per Solana would take 720 tokens and cost around $107,000. El Salvador has a very low cost of living, so at a Solana price of $750, it would only take 208 Solana tokens and cost just under $31,000 today. At $1,500 per Solana, it would take 104 tokens and cost under $16,000. So last on the list is the UK, which at a price of $500 would take 2,160 Solana tokens and cost almost $320,000 to retire. So at $1,500 per Solana, it would still require 720 tokens, which would cost a bit less than $107,000. So as you understand, this is still very speculative. I mean, we don't know for certain if and when Solana is going to reach these price levels. But I mean, this is just a thought experiment. And if you're expecting the crypto market cap to continue to increase and the crypto space as a whole to continue to do well, this is definitely not out of the realm of possibility to be able to actually retire based on an income of less than, or based on an investment, I should say, of less than $20,000 based on these calculations we've been doing right now. So that's pretty insane. It just shows you, how insane the crypto space is and the amounts of gains you can actually have. And not only short term, but also to just be able to live off of and live your life based off the passive income. So in addition to leaving the coins you would like to see this done for in the future, if there are any popular retirement destinations you would want to have included as well, leave those down below in the comments and I can add them to the list. One more project I want to talk about today is a sponsored segment for Doge Universe. As we can read here on the site, Doge Universe is dedicated towards becoming the universal currency that will be used amongst current and future civilizations. The team plans to always be developing new blockchain technologies and offering new products, all while remaining open source and community driven. A big part of the project is their unique NFT gaming ecosystem where players become miners and earn NFTs by completing in-game tasks. Creators can take part in the ecosystem by submitting new game modes or NFTs to be generated. There are two methods for mining NFTs after they have generated. The first, as I already mentioned, is by completing tasks or missions inside games. Smart contracts will be used to verify when objectives are completed so rewards can be distributed. They call this method proof of gaming or POG. The second way NFTs can be obtained is if the creator decides to sell a copy when it is generated. All NFTs are generated with 2 copies, one of which can be sold immediately and one to be mined through proof of gaming. However, if someone obtains both copies of an NFT, then they can fuse them together to obtain an NFT with a higher rarity and value. Another important part of the ecosystem is the social network designed to connect projects with individuals who have needed skills such as blockchain development, web development, graphic designers, and so on. To become a service provider on the network, all users must pass a verification check to ensure that they are qualified to complete jobs. The primary goal of the network is to encourage developers and creators to create projects that benefits the Doge Universe ecosystem and the blockchain industry as a whole. The native token is SpaceX Doge, or I probably should say Space times Doge. So there's an 8% fee on transactions. 4.5% of the fee goes to generating liquidity, 1.5% towards a token burn, and 2% is distributed to holders. However, unlike most other tokens with a fee, Space times Doge will actually have the fee removed once the token reaches 50% of its initial supply. At that point, the token will switch over to a staking model to allow users or holders to continue earning rewards. Space times Doge is live on PancakeSwap with $400,000 in locked liquidity. The smart contract was audited and deployed by Hacken. If you want to learn more about the project, then you can check out the link in the description. I hope that all of you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down in the comment section. Leave your favorite coins, leave your favorite destinations, and all of that down below. And maybe we're going to cover your favorite coin as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.